And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. On the move, it's Haynes. Plows through the defense. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
There are 3 categories.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys...
Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Red option is selected.
First down for this offense. To the air, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Bucks! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Entering play call.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. And it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now he's going to break the pocket. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Haynes. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Looking for a man, it's Sanders. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff to the single running back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
As they get set to snap and time winding down here in the quarter.
Red option is selected.
Looking to throw on second down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
13 on the play. Third down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
now
options.
facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really...
Celebrate coaching, cause you have 2 options. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. AHP. Entering play call over.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
To the ground. He's got it again. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Cover 1 hole is
got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Milroe. Looking for a deep man. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. And the Colorado offense comes back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing. Gonna take a shot at this DB. What a snag by the defense.
This is obviously not a great start for this
category. Entering paused screen. You have entering cancel clock.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Give cushion.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown Tide.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead and keep the momentum and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Entering play call.
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Go flat is selected.
Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo's hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out, trying to beat the D deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick throw.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to throw, it's Sanders. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Kept it, and he's past the mark. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, and they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted it. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the point after is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Categories. You have 33 options. Cover 3
Here
matches
comes
selected.
that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on second and long from the 11. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Hand off from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
Inside AHP sing pistols. AHP blast alert X smoke.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Bringing it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
Entering play call, special teams. You have
Just
7
about set
options.
with total leathers. We are
Return
deadlocked
left
here in
is
the third.
selected.
He'll bring it out. It's Horn. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
Slips through the line.
Entering over. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They go right back to it. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And
a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Time to take a shot. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Alabama pushing the tempo. He's back to throw on second down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
I love playing man coverage on the back end. Get in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable. Run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And it's swatted away as a turnover on down.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by his defense.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays.
Entering play call, strong
about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
The give to the tailback. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score
entering corn, Reggiani, curl combo.
14.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Sanders. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Entering play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On fourth down, going to the air. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Running back searching for a hole. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Got rid of it just in time.
Great play by the defense, forcing the incompletion. What do you do now if you're on offense? Game is tied. It's late. Do you have the confidence in your quarterback and your offense to convert this fourth and short and give yourself a chance to win this game now?
On fourth down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on fourth.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going to have to take it from us or stop us, and they didn't.
So moving forward in this game, let's just see how this defensive line responds to this. Can they be more physical and start winning their one-on-one battles?
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
You have 15
and they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dances away from the D.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Entering, slot fake, slot fake.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jess. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 25. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's taking a deep shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Fireman is selected.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides.